some room. In there for the touchdown. Coming home here in lane 5, well out in front of the field. And Malachek touches in a time of 52.92, a new high school national record. Back to back to back to back state champions. NET Sports, your home for championship sports, is live from the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska for the 2018 NSAA High School Championships. We move to Class B as once again it's number 1 versus number 2, the Elkhorn South Storm taking on the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. And hello again, everyone. I'm Larry Putney, along with former Husker Kathy Wieskamp. It's great to have you with us. We've crowned 4 state champions already, and now we move to Class B, where we have some elite talent. In fact, a couple of sophomores for both squads that will be playing right here on this floor in the future for Nebraska.
Absolutely. 2 Husker recruits. Elkhorn South has Riley Gray, and Skutt has Lindsey Krause. And both of them, again, recruited to come and play here already. They're just sophomores, but they're very talented already. And again, they've played key roles in this team already.
Should be a good one. Elkhorn South and Omaha Skutt, the 2 teams both obviously from the Omaha area. Skutt in Omaha, Elkhorn just outside of Omaha, as you know. Let's take a look at how they got here to this state championship. Elkhorn South has really not even been tested. In fact, no team has even reached 20 points in a set against Elkhorn here. Amazing.
That's incredible. They have definitely stormed their way through, haven't they?
Absolutely. And Skutt was a 3-1 winner over Elkhorn, and then knocked off what most people thought was maybe the 2nd or 3rd best team in the state in Duchesne in the semifinals. Now time to check in with Ryan Mix. He is courtside.
All right, thanks, guys. Well, tonight's matchup is really a contrast of youth versus experience. Elkhorn South, while they're number 1 in the state, they have a lot of young players. 3 of their starting 6 are freshmen. Maddie Wooden, Stella Zacheska, and Kylie Weeks, all freshman contributors for the Storm. They have not been in the state championship match since 2013. Meanwhile, Omaha Skutt Catholic, they have been here before. This is their 5th consecutive appearance in the state championship match. And head coach Renee Saunders said, Elkhorn South's freshmen will play with no fear, nothing to lose. We just have to hope that our experience will put us over the top. The 4 Skutt players that played in the state final match last year have risen to the occasion at state so far, and Saunders hopes that will be the case again. Those players, Sydney McDermott, Lindsey Krause, Lily Haney, and Megan Skosendi, looking to be a great match in Class B tonight.
Yep, thanks very much, Ryan. Appreciate it. Should be. We thought we had a good one in C1. It'll be just as good in Class B. Skutt, Elkhorn South, coming up for the B title.
You are a Nebraska farmer. You defined tough. You pushed the limit. You gave it all you had. And when you got to the end of the field, you turned around and we were there behind you every step of the way. Our success is measured by our understanding of your farm. It is measured in your trust in us at Aurora Cooperative. Tougher together, Aurora and you.
Methodist College is small, and the faculty is very involved. I feel that they care about how I'm doing.
Nebraska Methodist put clinical work right there with the schoolwork. I knew I was going to be helping patients even during school.
Since starting Nebraska Methodist College, I have learned a lot about myself. I love to learn, and I want to keep progressing and make an impact on patients.
FFA's vision is to build leaders, grow communities, and strengthen agriculture. The funds from Constellation will most likely be directed to one of those areas. But most importantly, people need to know that it is at the local level. It's helping local chapters.
Constellation provides natural gas for Nebraska homes, farms, ranches, and businesses. Through our support for 4-H and FFA, we're providing energy for Nebraska's future as well. Natural gas from Constellation.
The Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association is pleased to sponsor the NSAA Academic All-State Award Program, recognizing students and athletes who shine in the classroom and on the field. This statewide program recognizes academic excellence, leadership, and athletic achievement in over 20 high school sports and activities. We honor these exceptional students and all of the teachers, coaches, and parents who have mentored them. Together, we can continue to make Nebraska a great place to live, learn, and play.
Back at the Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, the athletes await introduction, and for that, Steve Lemon is our guy.
Welcome to Championship Saturday in the Bob Devaney Sports Center for the 2018 Nebraska School Activities Association State Volleyball Championships. The Class B State Championship features the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks and the Elkhorn South Storm. The NSAA is proud to recognize our premier corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities. U.S. Bank, Farmers Mutual Insurance, the Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association, Nebraska Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, and CHI Health St. Elizabeth. And now for the introduction of the players and coaches. Here are the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. Number 2, Lauren Kemp. Number 3, Abby Shomers. Number 10, Shayla McCormick. Number 13, Ava Haney. Number 14, Lily Haney. Number 15, Megan Skosendi. Number 16, Cameron Cartwright. Number 17, Briley Weisler. Number 21, Olivia Rao. Number 22, Lauren Dieterich. Number 23, Bree Scala. Number 24, Sydney McDermott. Number 27, Lindsay Krause. And number 30, Allie Gray. The assistant coaches are Aaron Dabbs, Sydney O'Shaughnessy, John Sutera, Carissa Malco, John Salerno, and Megan Dema. The head coach is Renee Saunders. Here are the Elkhorn South Storm. Number 1, Lauren Dvorak. Number 3, Logan Connealy. Number 5, Kylie Weeks. Number 6, Jordan McCormick. Number 7, Kenzie Seta. Number 8, Estella Zadiska. Number 10, Maddie Wooden. Number 11, Lexi Booth. Number 13, Catherine Lynch. Number 14, Riley Gray. Number 17, Kylie Emsick. And number 18, Ivy Green. The assistant coaches are Paige Gill, Peyton Gould, Jessica Foss, and Chelsea Potter. The head coach is Brianna Yonda. Tonight's officials are Michelle Pineda and Kelly Steele. The bench official is Tim Solman. Our line judges are Bridget Medna and Mark Tackett. And now, let's play state championship volleyball!
Well, Kathy, what do you think? This should be a good one. Number 1 versus number 2, Elkhorn South, Skutt, 2 teams who have high-level talent, who've played the toughest competition in the state throughout the year. Both, most of these play exclusively Class A teams, or a lot of Class A teams. This should be a good one.
This will definitely be a good one. It'll be fast-paced, and so far these teams have matched up only one time this season. Elkhorn South beat Skutt in regular season 4-0, so they've seen each other only one time. And as we've seen along today, too, a lot of these matchups have been split 1-1, and so we'll see. There's a lot of youth out on the floor tonight, but some outstanding quality players.
There is the 3-time defending state champion coach, Renee Saunders, the former Husker, and what a great job she has done with the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. And Elkhorn South's been here before. Brianna Yonda has been here before. They were runner-up back in 2013, but have yet to win a state championship. So Elkhorn South, the Storm, looking for its first ever title. Skutt Catholic looking for 4 in a row. And this, by the way, the 5th consecutive year they've been in this championship match.
Wow. And they've lost seniors and rotated through, and so they've just been traditionally found players to replace them.
Yeah, they've turned the roster over each of the last few years. I mean, they replaced 4 seniors off of last year's title team, made it back here. They lost 5 seniors from the year before that team and won the state title last year. And the year before that, that was the team that went 44-0 and was nationally ranked. She has just created a dynasty at Skutt, and almost shocked if we don't see them here on a Saturday in November. Swing from that left side, not down from McCormick, but the kill.
Riley Gray starting off strong. She, as we said, was a sophomore commit. She's 6'4", committed to Nebraska. Still young, several years on the high school ranks yet, but definitely one of those players to watch.
Outside again, McCormick with the kill from the left side to make it 2-1 Skutt. Both teams doing a good job siding out here early. Back to serve now is Lily Haney. Her older sister Brooke Haney played for Skutt on those championship teams. In fact, she was on that 44-0 team, went on to play at Kansas State. And there is the kill by Ivy Green. Ivy's just a junior, right side. Serve from Jordan McCormick. Pushed outside, little roll is touched up by Riley Green. And tried to tool the block there, but Maddie Wooden got a hand on it.
Tough ball. Does a great job getting her hand on that one there.
That was a more aggressive swing, found the corner, and Shayla McCormick is off to a quick start. She's just a sophomore.
Here you get to see McCormick off the net, still is able to find that court. An aggressive shot. Takes that sharp angle. That's just a tough ball to handle.
It's 3-2, and McCormick's already had 7 swings. That swing is long. 4-2 Skutt. There is Shayla McCormick. 5'11" outside. Just a sophomore. Upset outside. Here's Mackenzie Sato. Not down. Lindsey Krause.
Karasi, just a nice tempo ball, controlling it, knowing where those open areas of the court are. She drops that right in front of the defender.
So Krause at 6'3". She's a sophomore as well, and as you said, Kathy, already committed to Nebraska. Likely see her swing a few more times tonight. There's one of them. That's wide though, no touch, and point for the Storm. She's got all the shots. She really is a power swing, but can roll shot, can tool, goes high hands. Very polished sophomore. Estella Zadiska with the serve off the tape. Big swing in the middle, knocked down by McDermott. Gray rolls it over. Bumps it out of the back row. Doug.
Great out.
Conley tried short corner, not there. Rolled over in the kill by Lindsey Krause.
Krause, just a tempo shot there. Again, nice rally on both sides. Digging balls, controlling balls. Just taking it off. That defense is back deep. You got to be for that power shot. She takes a little bit off and gets the advantage.
On the slide. Not down for Connolly. That one was. A little more power there from Krause.
That was a ball she could really drive to.
is the class that we hear Nebraska is very excited about. Not that they aren't excited with the top 5 class every year, but I believe also in this class is the setter out of Minnesota, who's the younger sister of the Iowa setter. She's also a sophomore in Minnesota. She had won a state championship as a 7th or 8th grader in Minnesota.
Yeah, yes, 8th grader. Different states have different rules, and there's an allowance for that.
The NSAA should do that here. You work on that? I kid.
Yes.
Powerful shot again, and the kill by Lindsay Krause.
Krause just getting lots of balls on that outside. Swinging aggressive, mixing it up. Here, just see how she takes that ball, cut shots, thumb down, rotates it.
Great angle. What a shot by Kylie Weeks.
Nice cut shot there by Weeks. Look at the block. She just takes it parallel. Look how sharp that is, running right along that net.
That is shaving an angle.
Slicing.
Kept in. Tried to free ball it over. Thought about it. Kylie Imsick is serving. She's a senior defensive specialist. Off the tape. Good reaction to keep it alive by Cartwright. Go the other way. Fired away, overpass again, tried it. Nice dig. Weeks with another roll shot. Gray is there.
Nice turn, but nice great defense.
Hit hard by Haney there. Go to Haney again, that time she found it. Lily Haney, the senior middle.
Haney took it to the right side. That second opportunity to swing, she takes it to the left. You can see the middle blocker from the Storm releasing, going to the outside. Great decision also to set that middle.
Into the net. Called on Skutt, 10-7 now. Yep, just brushed it.
A lot of times in that press and seal phase, catch the net with those forearms.
Elkhorn South gets the point off of the violation. For Skutt Catholic, Lily Haney going to Tulsa. Megan Scosindi is going to Creighton. Lindsay Krause is already committed to Nebraska. And Allison Gray is going to Arizona State. How's that for 4 D1 recruits on your roster?
Pretty impressive. How many schools can talk about a collection of those all on one squad?
And then you have other sophomores like McCormick and Cartwright, who you know are eventually going to have their opportunities and offers.
Yep.
We said this program of Renee Saunders, there is something to the saying, they don't rebuild, just reload. Kylie Weeks now to serve. 11-9, Skutt on top. Jump serve top spin of Weeks is just long. That's a tough one to let go long because it has such downward movement.
All right, she does a great job with that top spin. Gives it a good lift and puts a lot of movement on that ball, and it'll drop on you fast.
On the slide, the block.
McDermott sealed that one up. McDermott, the senior on this squad.
Seen her down here the last 2 years, team leader.
Leads in kills and blocks.
That goes off the block. Back to serve now for Elk South is Jordan McCormick, the senior libero. Into the net. Elkhorn South, the top seed and #1 team in the state, have lost 8 matches this year, and there is the senior, Sydney McDermott, with the kill. There's 8 matches that Elkhorn South has lost. You can against Southwest, they're playing La Vista South, Gretna, Millard North, Marion, Millard South, Pius 10th, Millard South. So a couple of teams who are still coming up in Millard North and Pius 10th in Class A. Wide open, right on that back line.
Great spot there by Riley Gray. Deep corner, defense was in their base position, which means there's someone sitting in that middle back, actually wide open.
Push to the pin, fired away. Wow. Good dig by Gray. Checked out by Krause with the dig. Rolled into the middle, nice up. That was McCormick. Top of the block, knocked down by Krause. McDermott had the opportunity. Krause then puts it away. Overpass.
We've talked about such great defensive play, and when you get balls up like that, you really feed your team, give them opportunities. We're seeing some great play both offensively and defensively.
Good attempt at the up by Jordan McCormick, the libero for Elkhorn South. But timeout called by Elkhorn South as Skutt with a 4-point lead.
Just control and game plans as far as knowing where open areas are on the court. Just love that the kids are prepared. They're out there. They're making smart decisions. There are several dimensions to what they're doing.
Coverage of the 2018 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on NET is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Nebraska Methodist College, Aurora Cooperative, Education Quest, Nebraska Public Power District, Doane University, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Back at the Devaney Sports Center. This is not a obviously complete list of commitments because those happen on a regular basis, but just in this game. You see the commitments there. It's a total of 7 going on to play at the next level. Overpass put down by Skutt. Cameron Cartwright with the kill.
You just can't feed those up to the opponent.
3-zip Skutt run. Aggressive swing and kill by Krause.
Krause driving after that ball. She's got blockers in front of her, but she's still able to beat the ball through the hands.
All of those on the floor here tonight. Swing just long. That's not what Elkhorn South wants. Skutt now at 19. (19-12) here. Service error makes it 19-13.
Kylie Weeks doing a nice job following that ball to the sideline. Again, doing the little things that matter.
outside. Krause again with the kill. Skutt first to 20.
And really, she's just going over the top. I mean, she's, that long arm. She's 6'3", great contact point.
Little tip try, not down by Sato. A good set there from Allison Gray, and pounded, put down by Haney.
Lily Haney comes in here. She splits the block and drives that ball hard to the floor.
Well, time to take a look at last year's state championship win by the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks.
Omaha Skutt took on Omaha Duchesne during 2017's Class B Volleyball Championship. Skutt took the first 2 sets just for Duchesne to win in set 3, the only set they took from Skutt in all 3 of their meetings that season. The Skyhawks came back in set 4 behind 3 Skutt players, reaching double digits in kills on their roster to win their 3rd straight volleyball championship.
There is Renee Sanders in her 8th season with Skutt, and there's a look at their resume. 14th trip here to state, 3-time state champion consecutively, 15, 16, and 17. They were the runner-up in 14, so this is now the 5th consecutive year they've been in the title game.
And think about it, she came, and this is her 8th season with Skutt. So those first few years to develop a culture and to build it, and it's been solid and strong ever since.
Powered away right down the line, Riley Gray, right at Maddie Wooden.
Take another look at that. Just look at the power and the force on that ball. Knocking the defenders over.
Lauren Diedrich with a tough serve there, pulled back in. Connolly's swing not down, free balled over. Back to Ivy, but Ivy Green is shut down in a big block. What a block by McCormick.
Yeah, McCormick is up there and solid. Look at the great defense, both up at the net and in the backcourt.
These two teams played just a few weeks ago, and it was a win for Elkhorn South, 3-1. Much different start here in set number 1 for the Skyhawks, and there's a touch there on the rocket shot cross court by Kylie Weeks. 23-16. Elkhorn South beginning to get a little momentum here late in set number 1.
Yes, Megan.
And a block. Ivy Green.
Ivy Green was all over that. Great setup. Watch it. She watches the approach, looks at that, hit her right in the eye, and sets up right on the shoulder.
Net violation called on Elkhorn South. Back to serve now for Skutt is Skasindi. Skasindi for set number 1 at 24-17. And the hitting error gives the first set to Skutt. The 3-time defending champs off to the quick start here in Lincoln at the Bob Devaney Sports Center. They lead it 1-0 over the Storm.
Have you ever wondered what happens to soybeans after they're harvested? Every year, soybean farmers invest a portion of their soybean revenue to fund research, marketing, and promotion, which is called the Nebraska Soybean Checkoff. 80% of the harvested soybeans are crushed into soybean meal that's used to feed poultry and livestock. The other 20% is made into soybean oil that's used for cooking oil and biodiesel. To learn more about the Nebraska Soybean Checkoff, nebraskasoybeans.org.
1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think about going to college?
I'm kind of scared.
I feel nervous a little bit. That's kind of a tough one. I'm not really sure yet.
I'm excited for college.
How are you going to pay for it?
To be honest, I don't really know.
That's actually a really good question.
So what if you had a friend you could ask?
Pride of place is more than just a saying. It's a movement, driven by a desire to achieve and the unwavering faith of the fans. Like a town and its team, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, always alongside you.
Participating in multiple Nebraska high school activities has taught me the value of teamwork.
I learned how to be a strong leader among my peers.
We set goals as a team and work hard to accomplish them.
I strive to excel not only in the classroom, but on the playing field.
The Nebraska School Activities Association providing opportunities in 25 activities for our member high schools. NSAA activities, the other half of education.
25-17 here in set number one. Skutt Catholic, the three-time defending state champs, off to the quick start in the Class B title game, taking down the #1 ranked and #1 seed Storm. There's something to be said about having been here. There is a look at assistant coach Megan Dima of Skutt Catholic, the Skyhawks. Now, some of you might remember Megan as the former Megan Corver, who played at Nebraska.
Outstanding middle. She is one of 3 players to have had a perfect hitting percentage, 1,000, hitting the 1,000 as a middle. Her, Tracy Stalls,
and this year Lawrence
Difference.
Yeah.
So elite crew. She's back in Nebraska and decided to get in the coaching ranks and support a former teammate. And
so back to serve now is Kylie Weeks. Well, Weeks has been active here early, just a freshman.
Yeah, I mean.
There is IB Green, and everybody sees that, they be green with envy. She is good.
She's done a great job as far as blocks set up, and she stays inside here. It's easy to keep floating out as you're running and chasing after that middle as they go on that slide.
Oh, great up. What hustle by Gray there. Keeping it alive. Allison Gray led to the point.
And McDermott with that block. Great defense. We're talking about big plays, pursuing balls, and then again a final finish with McDermott on the block. So getting it done from the defensive side, that really allows your offense then to swing away and be aggressive and have more opportunities.
Cormick kept it alive, swing in the middle by McDermott. And Sydney McDermott with the kill.
Watch that McDermott find those open areas, work hard in that transition.
Looks like Skutt has written on their wrists, fun.
Yeah, coach has got kind of some key words for them or phrases. Wow.
Riley Gray.
She's having fun swinging like that. She's got nobody in front of her. That ball pops up and she says, thank you. But as we're talking again, Skutt has kind of their mantra is have fun. We're playing to win. We're going to play with passion and trust each other. And those are the types of things, again, that focus you, keep you within yourself, too, as you're playing and things are up and down. Remember these basic elements of our foundation of what we do.
Boy, good pace ball, took a little off of it. Seda found back corner. Seda with the kill.
Seda really just knowing where those open areas are and really controlling the ball to those areas.
Serve is long. Here's the Arizona State commit, Allie Gray, the setter for the Skyhawks.
Straight up.
Good pass, around the middle.
Another.
Nearly up, but the kill goes to Logan Keneally. Maddie Wooden long on the serve.
2 service errors in a row. Just trying to get something going and in system. Work hard to get that side out ball.
No aggressive approach and attack from Weeks, and then the overpass put down by Keneally.
Keneally right there did a good job being up in her base as that ball popped right up to her. She is more than happy to take care of business.
Good pass. Gray leaves it for Haney, does not clear the net.
Trying to run that real fast-paced tempo, trying to beat the block. There she
There's
goes.
Haney.
Get that ball up to her and let her do what she does best.
She's headed to Tulsa next year.
You know, the key is, again, knowing where your hitters need the ball and making them go up and reach after it. When it's low trap, that's when you get yourself into trouble, especially on those quick tempo balls.
And big block on the left side. Haney there again. Haney along with the sophomore Shayla McCormick.
McCormick doing a great job with the setup. It's so important that those outside setup communicate to their middles, and then they work together on that close and press.
Off the top of the block.
Ivy Green, 3 blockers in front. Just a great job of using the high hands. Didn't have much space to go around the edges, so you go on the top.
Dvorak with the serve. And the kill for Sydney McDermott. McDermott right there, yeah.
You know, she's a senior on this team. It feels like we've seen her a lot. She's been on the court and has that experience playing on these state championship teams the past several years. She's just steady, she's solid, she's poised out on the court. Great team leader.
Here is Kylie Weeks now to serve.
Tough top spin jumper.
Good pass. In system, nice dig, back row, Keneally. Weeks out of the back row. Good dig by Haney. Keneally rolls shot, kept up. Tried to shave an angle off into the net. 9-9, Skutt in Elkhorn South here in set number 2.
You can see there McCormick trying to slice that.
And the ace by Weeks.
It's a tough serve. If you can get under it and relax, it'll pop right up with that top spin. But there's so much movement on that ball.
Wide, no touch point for Skutt.
Gray just wide, coming around on that backside, trying to get that right, hit that right sideline.
Into the block, IB Green's there along with Riley Gray.
Here you get a chance to see that again. Blockers stay in. Great reach there by Gray.
Swing wide, no touch. Point for Skutt. We'll check that Elkhorn South. Storm with the lead here in set 2. A little doubt there from Lindsey Krause.
Krause had just a seam in that block. She recognizes that and just fires it through that. Just that quick arm swing gets it through before the blockers can get closed.
Good pass by Keneally. The tip try not there for Seda. Back to Seda again.
Elkhorn South just didn't handle that ball, and just trying to better that ball wasn't happening.
Quickness there from Gray. Down and right back up to send that deep.
Krause just beats the block off the net. You don't seal on that block, you're gonna struggle, and with the power that she comes at you, she really just knocks it off. And down the front. I think we're on a 3-0 run here with that last kill.
Into the net called on Krause. Zadis gonna serve. Into the net. Back and forth here in set number 2. Just a couple of weeks ago, Skutt lost to Duchesne 2-0, and then swept Duchesne yesterday in the semis. Point for Skutt, 2-point lead here late.
And that, I mean, great coaching, good game plan, make adjustments, those opportunities are there. These two teams, we said, have played each other once, only in the regular season. So they have some experience. And then it's about how do you make adjustments the next time you match up.
Mackenzie Seda with the kill. She's headed to Tennessee Chattanooga. Into the block. Keneally with the block.
Block is trying to make some adjustments and create some difficulty there for Krause.
5 blocks for Skutt, 4 for Elkhorn South. There's Haney in the middle.
He's just a quick jumper, quick athlete.
Tough serve by Dietrich. Weeks rolls it over. Opportunity here, Gray.
Wow.
Great set and a great swing by McCormick.
That set's pulled inside, didn't push it out to the pin. And so just that different location along the net gives some sideline to work with over there. Great turn on the ball there by Haney. Like I said, I just love her quickness. She's up, very athletic. And see the blockers are all off to her right side. She takes it and turns it hard across her body.
There's Weeks.
Weeks is only 5'7", but she's got some pop herself. That great wrist snap, we see it in that jump serve. Get her up, and she's going to use that at the net. She's just a 9th grader.
Wow. Haney block back. Riley Gray with the block.
Gray very disciplined, waiting up at the net.
And the ace. Lauren Dvorak with the ace.
That's what she comes in to do, and does a tremendous job here, getting at a critical point in this set.
Gives the lead back to Skutt. Overpass. Another tough serve by Dvorak. Leads to the point. 2-point lead, and a timeout's going to be taken by Renee Saunders. Overpass, and Riley Gray is right there to put it down. 20-18, Elkhorn South on top here in set number 2. Four-point run for the Storm. 4-zip. How about Lindsey Krause?
She has been something. Let me tell you, she's comes with a lot of power, and she's been able to really utilize a lot of spots on the court, knows what's open, knows where the defense is, but a lot of times she's just going over the top of the block. She's just dominating up at the net and just beating it through the block or going over the top.
And again, Krause is the sophomore, 6'3", already committed to play for Nebraska. 11 kills, hitting .292. 24 swings already, just 4 errors. And 3 digs to go with those. So still serving now for the Storm is Lauren Dvorak. Dvorak has an ace and back-to-back points here on her serve. Back in system, fired right down the line of the kill by McCormick.
Great pass, and again, being on that in system in the box gives the setter the option to go anywhere, read the defense. And there's a lot of weapons on this Skutt side. Defense has to really be pressed in those situations.
Served by Haney. Ivy Green trapped a bit against the net. On the slide. And the kill on the slide by Sydney McDermott.
McDermott doing a great job coming around on that backside, keeps that ball in front of her so she can see what she's got, and then fires away.
The block and down, the kill by McCormick.
McCormick likes that angle shot. She takes that. We've seen her make a couple of those here in the match. That sharp angle, really pressing on that that left side.
So now a 3-0 run for Skutt, and they've regained the lead at 21-20 here in set number 2. An important set for both of these teams. Storm certainly do not want to go down 2-0. Skyhawks certainly would be in the driver's seat if they could come back and win set number 2. You see Renee Saunders with her squad. Well, you can connect with us on Facebook and Twitter, add a comment, or catch up on the latest Nebraska sports information. Just be sure to like NET Sports and Big Red Wrap Up and join in the conversation. I think that's what she's doing right there.
Absolutely. There's another.
They like Christmas.
I see lots of people looking on Facebook.
Right. So, Haney to serve now, Lily Haney. Better pass this time, leaves it in the middle, but the swing, unforced error, gives Skutt a 2-point lead late in set 2.
This one's been back and forth tight. Right now is that pressure point here. Pushing to 25. Oh.
And the ace by Haney. Miscommunication there between Keneally and Weeks.
Communication.
Right between them.
Communication and just being aggressive. Stepping in and taking that ball.
23-20. Skutt 2 away from going up 2-0. It is a 5-0 Skutt run. Coverage of the 2018 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on NET is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Nebraska Methodist College, Aurora Cooperative, Education Quest, Nebraska Public Power District, Doane University, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. (23-20). Skutt 2 away with the serve. And Long on the serve.
So an effective timeout here. Storm cuts it to 2. And Weeks, that tough serve in the back. Good rotation for the Storm.
Good top spin. There's McDermott through the block. Not down. Out of the back row, Haney did not terminate. Nor did Keneally. McDermott with the touch. Ivy Green there. Right back to Ivy. Aggressive swing and down by Shayla McCormick. And Skutt is 1 away.
Great shot there by McCormick. As we talked, she likes that sharp, hard angle to that left side. Just catches the line.
Set point. Ooh, tough serve.
Free ball.
Opportunity here. Skutt could go up 2-0. Wow, what a swing by Lindsay Krause. No doubter.
That was beautiful.
Lindsay Krause lights it up. And Skutt has a 2-0 lead here in the Class B State Championship. Krause is cruising, as is Skutt.
Earning my shield means...
It means I'm always moving forward.
Never stopping, always learning.
It means rising to the challenge of my ambition.
Earning my shield means having the confidence to hold my own with anyone from anywhere.
It means more opportunities for me and my children.
Earning my shield means it's never too early or late to set goals. What does it mean to earn your shield? I found out it don't.
Let's talk about public power for a second. Nebraska's electric utilities use a diverse mix of fuel resources to generate electricity. Wind, water, coal, nuclear, natural gas, solar, and methane. Just another way your electric utility shows how public power works for you. Let's talk about public power for a second. Did you know Nebraska's electric utilities pay more than $100 million to communities they serve each year? Those dollars stay local, helping to empower our hometowns. Just another way your electric utility shows how public power works for you.
The money that comes from Constellation goes directly back into our county 4-H program. So they're directly impacting young people and the development of young people, whether that's leadership development, citizenship development, or helping them develop life skills.
Constellation provides natural gas for Nebraska homes, farms, ranches, and businesses. Through our support for 4-H and FFA, we're providing energy for Nebraska's future as well. Natural gas from Constellation.
Interactive exhibits for all ages bring sports to life at the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame. Nebraska's history of high school sports is alive, while historic memorabilia preserve the rich heritage.
The Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame is for fans of all high school sports, like me.
Inside the NSAA headquarters at 500 Charleston Street, just north of Haymarket Park in Lincoln. More information at nebhalloffame.org.
Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. Omaha Skutt Catholic takes a 2-0 lead in the Class B state championship. I'm joined alongside Creighton head men's basketball coach Greg Dermott, the father of Sydney McDermott. And Greg, what's it like for you to be able to watch your daughter in the state championship match for the third year in a row?
Well, it's way more nerve-wracking than any of my games, but obviously really proud of her and her teammates for what they've accomplished. They've had a great year. They're playing a great Elkhorn South team, so we'll see what happens the rest of the way.
Yeah, tell me what's that like as a coach and a dad? The difference is, obviously you coach your son in basketball. You can't coach your daughter in volleyball. What's the balance that you have as a father and a coach?
Well, when you're coaching a basketball game, even though your son's playing, you have some control. Sitting up here, I have no control, but it's been very enjoyable, and it's been a lot of fun to follow her career.
And she's one of 4 seniors that has a chance to four-peat here at the state tournament. What would that mean for Sydney?
Well, it's an incredible accomplishment if it ends up happening. Like I said, they've had a great year, and Coach Saunders does a terrific job. They build a great culture at Skutt Catholic, and it's been an honor for my daughter to be part of it.
So you guys play early tomorrow afternoon. Quick turnaround for you tonight?
Yeah, I got a little work to do when this is over. We play at 12:30 tomorrow, but obviously it's important that I be here, and it's it's fun to watch her compete.
And you said Doug is watching online from Houston?
Yeah, they were in Miami last night. I know they traveled to Houston for a game tomorrow, so I know he and my oldest son Nick, who's in Chicago, they're tuned in right now watching us and excited for their sister.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the time, Greg. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan, and Greg, thank you very much for spending a few minutes and chatting with us. And good to hear we have some online viewers in Florida and Chicago.
Good stuff.
It has been a good run for Skutt Catholic, without question. Looking for the four-peat. And there is McDermott with the kill.
McDermott doing a great job again. She's really about placing the ball, finding locations, being smart, creating space for outsides by running that slide around. I believe that's her 5th kill. She's hitting 231.
Right side, big block there by the sophomore McCormick. McDermott on the slide, rolled over, kept alive. Reset. Boy, Weeks off the top of the block. And for 5'9" or 5'7". She has some power and can get up.
She gets up and just a great shot. She knows her limitations as far as her size and what she's facing. So she tools, uses the block when she has opportunities. She'll do that power shot. Like we said, she can get up.
It's a player like that, 5'7", who has terrific hitting ability, a lot of power, clearly great athleticism, that really has a choice. Does she want to go maybe to lower division in college and become an outside hitter, which she could certainly have tremendous success doing, or do you transition to a libero or a defensive specialist because you're such a great athlete, you'd be really good in the back row and play at a higher level?
Yeah, it's just, again, what you want to get out of it, and again, what's a good fit for you. So those are choices players like Weeks.
Yeah. Well, Kylie's saying, now wait a minute, I'm a freshman. I'm 5'7". I'm gonna.
You guys are planning our college plans. Yes.
I'm gonna be 6'2" by the time this is over. So into serve now for Skutt. Olivia Rao, the sophomore defensive specialist. Skutt does have that senior leadership, there's no doubt, as you see Riley Gray with the quick set in the middle and the kill. But this is primarily a very young team outside of Haney and McDermott. A lot of sophomores out there on the floor.
Yeah, sophomores, you know, are still young. On the middle, and like you said, got some great leadership from those seniors out on the court. But I think Coach McDermott also talked about a culture that was created there, and I think that's a critical piece of it. And honestly, age anymore, again, it's just your experience, your abilities as you come in. As we saw earlier today, too, Larson, you know, just a freshman, leads the team. It's really about a collection of girls and the skill sets that they come with.
And the ace. Allie Gray with the ace.
That ball drops very quickly. Feet got to be ready to move. There's a lot of movement on that ball.
Quick middle and put down by Keneally.
Keneally up quick, running that 3-ball. Fast tempo in between blockers. Nice up. Can they? Nope.
Well, a great hustle, but could not get it back over. The kill by Shayla McCormick.
McCormick working hard up there, coming in here, hitting inside. That's her 8th kill. She's hitting 400. We've seen her be very successful. That sharp cut shot. Here she's up again, making another play.
They're going to say wide. It looked like it rolled along the top of the tape and might have fallen just inside the court. Let's take another look at that. You're not going to be able to see it down from this angle.
Get up.
Big swing. Lily Haney again. Right between the block and the kill. Seda will play at Tennessee Chattanooga, now back to serve.
She's definitely been part of that balance offense that we've seen from Elkhorn South throughout the season. Great up by Zadika.
Aggressive swing, and Haney, with her 10th kill of the match, she is hitting nearly 500.
Haney's just power, quickness.
In this set alone, Skutt hitting .615 as a team.
Wow.
2 touches called on Elkhorn South, and a timeout will be taken as Skutt has opened up a 5-point lead. 12-7. Skutt looking to close it out. It's a very confident Skyhawks squad. You can certainly tell that. They're young, but very confident. They got the lead here with a 2-zip lead and 12-7 in the third. I want to remind you, if you'd like a DVD of today's game from the NSAA High School Championships, just call 1-800-868-1868 or visit netnebraska.org. $19.95 plus shipping and handling. You can relive all of the excitement from this year's championships for years to come. Weeks with the swing in the middle, not down. There's an attack out of that left side, McCormick. Back in now for the Storm. To serve is Lauren Dvorak. Dvorak had that nice run earlier from the service line.
Mm-hmm.
Ivy Green into the block. The touch kept it alive. Weeks powers through it.
A lot of scrambling, getting hands on balls.
3-ball over.
Yep.
Opportunity here. Gray. McDermott got it.
McDermott, great job. Chasing balls down, hands, everybody's popping that ball up. McDermott says, I'll finish this.
Step on the floor.
Look at the percentages this set. 444 for Skutt to 250 for Elkhorn South. Aggressive serve by Weeks. 2 on the block and a kill for Shayla McCormick.
McCormick doing a great job on the outside here, taking it at the block, tools it off. Here to get a chance to see the hands are there. She just worked the high hand shot, gets the roll.
Ivy Green into the block. McDermott kept it alive. A little joust there at the net, pulled back in. Riley Gray tries deep corner, not there.
Great up there by McCormick.
This Skutt team is certainly very talented and good right now, but think about this team and what it could be in a couple of years. You've got Shayla McCormick, who's a sophomore.
Yep.
Allie Gray, who is a sophomore. Lindsay Krause, who is a sophomore. Cameron Cartwright is a sophomore.
I'm hearing a theme here.
Cindy, she has 1 year left. She's a junior. And then on the bench, they have a couple of freshmen that they brought up to varsity. You remember Allie Shomers? Abby Shomers is a freshman setter on this team.
Wow.
You know,
Teacher.
Lily Haney and Brooke Haney? There's a younger Haney. Ava Haney is a freshman on the varsity. This is going to be a very, very talented team for years to come.
Wow.
Now outside of the antenna on the miscommunication from the set to Riley Gray, and the timeout taken by Brianna Yonda. 17-10. Skutt looking for a sweep for their 4th consecutive state championship. And you know, with the Class B coaches, we're thinking we walked through that, right?
Yes, I know.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yes, definitely.
Girls, it is remarkable when you take a look at the commits by class. The commits of 2021, of course, Krause from Skutt, Riley Gray from Elkhorn South. Ellie Glock is going to USC. We saw her win a championship with Wahoo earlier tonight. Nora Siss from Papillion La Vista is going to Creighton. Allie Gray on the floor now going to Arizona State. That's the class of 2021. Here's 2019. This is next year's class and where they're headed.
Just look up and down that roster again. Creighton, Iowa State, Iowa, Wyoming, Tulsa, Illinois, UNO. Wow. 57.
Wow, 57 total college recruits, 27 Division I, and 2 additional Nebraska walk-ons.
Yes. Wow.
Tara Stutt-Hyde is walking on at Nebraska. You know, that 2019 class that we just saw, those who are going to college next year, that's exciting for you and I if they all decide to play in the All-Star game this summer.
We're going to have a fun All-Star game.
It's going to be.
Well, and they kind of figure those teams out. It'll be fun to see how that lays out.
And most of them will start in college during during the summer. So can they come back? Does coach allow them to come back? Do they have time? Obviously, all of those things factor into it. One of the coaches for that All-Star game this summer won a state championship today, Sue Wewell. From Fremont Bergen, Archbishop Bergen. 19-10, Skutt in control. On the slide, Gray not down. A tip try.
Just missed there. Cartwright trying that short little shot. The off blocker.
So here's Estella Zadiska for Elkhorn South to serve. She is the daughter of John Zadiska. She had 3 uncles play at Nebraska and in the NFL. Or her father and 2 uncles, I should say. Dad and actually 3 uncles played football at Nebraska.
Some athletic genes there.
Big block in the middle. Haney along with Krause on the block.
Just, again, no question. Krause, Haney, that is a tough block to get by. Both of them right there. Another one.
Fired away from the left side. Krause puts it down. And you can imagine how much this team has grown throughout the year and how much better they've gotten. You take a look at 8 or 5 losses on the year and you think, how did this team lose 5 times? They were young, probably still learning to gel, play together. Your senior leadership certainly helped in McDermott and Haney.
Tough serve.
End of the block kept alive. Haney again. Not there. Weeks Kept with it. Seda gets the kill.
Mackenzie Seda, nice job taking that ball high off the hands. The block of Skutt has been tough, and so she made a great adjustment there, using those high hands, taking it out of bounds.
Wooden with the serve. On the pick in the middle, and that's a block. Keneally raises her arm. Yep, I got that one.
It's a little bit low. Blockers then sealed it up. Get that ball up to Haney so she can reach.
Into the block again. Elkhorn South has rattled off a couple in a row.
Keneally right in the midst of all of that. Coach Sonder talking to her team to focus here. Finish it. I think were the words she said.
Put it down. Now they're one away from finishing it. Lauren Dietrich serves for it. Good pass. Good set. Good kill. Skutt has won 4 in a row. What a dominating performance here by Skutt Catholic. The Skyhawks finished the season 27-5, and they go back to back to back to back.
To back.
4 consecutive. They've been in the state championship 5 straight years, and the roster would indicate there may not be an end to that.
I was going to say that may continue, and again, a culture has been developed at Skutt Catholic.
Well, the 2 seniors led the way, McDermott and Haney. And Haney finishes it off. The senior, McDermott and Haney, they've won 4 straight.
Whether it's spring planting, fall harvesting, or just a drive across the state, soy biodiesel helps a diesel-powered engine operate in a demanding job. Soybean oil from Nebraska soybeans makes biodiesel a renewable fuel that's also environmentally responsible. The soybean checkoff plays a major role in supporting the use and availability of biodiesel. The Nebraska Soybean Board, growing opportunity from the ground up.
Early mornings, late nights, emotionally, physically, mentally tougher. Generations of trust, innovation, and hard work done side by side. The decisions you make for your land and livestock have a direct impact on your operation, the region, and the world. That is why we're there when you need us anytime, every time. We both have one chance, one season, one mission. Tougher together. Aurora and you.
Pride of place is more than just a saying. It's a movement, driven by a desire to achieve and the unwavering faith of the fans. Like a town and its team, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, always alongside you.
Coverage of the 2018 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on NET is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Nebraska Methodist College, Aurora Cooperative, Education Quest, Nebraska Public Power District, Doane University, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Another title for Skutt. It's a sweep, 25-14 in the third, and now for medal and trophy presentations and a special announcement about sportsmanship. We go down to Steve Lemon
The Nebraska School Activities Association, the Nebraska Coaches Association, and the Nebraska Athletic Administrators Association are proud to support and promote positive sportsmanship during the state championships and throughout the season. At this time, we are pleased to present the Sportsmanship Awards for classes C2 and B. The trophies are graciously donated by Awards Unlimited. The Class C2 Sportsmanship Award winner is Superior High School. Congratulations, Superior High School. And for Class B, the Sportsmanship Award winner is Omaha Duchesne Academy. Congratulations, Omaha Duchesne Academy. The Nebraska School Activities Association is honored to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jay Beller, NSAA Board of Directors Tommy Lee from Omaha Northwest, and U.S. Bank Representative Malia Headley. Here are the awards for runner-up Elkhorn South High School. Head coach Brianna Yonda and her assistants will present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 1, Lauren Dvorak. Number 5, Kylie Weeks. Number 8, Estella Zadiska. Number 10, Maddie Wooden. Number 11, Lexi Booth. Number 14, Riley Gray. Number 18, Ivy Green. And now the seniors. Number 3, Logan Keneally. Number 6, Jordan McCormick. Number 7, Kenzie Seda. Number 13, Catherine Lynch. And number 17, Kylie Emsick. For these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2018 NSAA Class B State Volleyball Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, Elkhorn South High School. And now to the champions, Omaha Skutt Catholic High School. Head coach Renee Saunders, we have a special award for you. Coach Saunders and her assistants will present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 2, Lauren Camp. Number 3, Abby Schomers. Number 10, Shayla McCormick. Number 13, Ava Haney. Number 15, Megan Skosendi. Number 16, Cameron Cartwright. Number 17, Briley Weisler. Number 21, Olivia Rao. Number 22, Lauren Dieterich. Number 23, Bree Scala. Number 27, Lindsay Krause. Number 30, Allie Gray. And now the seniors. Number 14, Lily Haney. And number 24, Sydney McDermott. Presenting the championship game ball from Farmers Mutual Insurance, Regional Director of Agencies, Tim Below. For these outstanding athletes and their school, here's the 2018 NSAA Class B State Volleyball Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Omaha Skutt Catholic High School.
Congratulations to the four-time state champs, the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. Wow, I mean, and we maybe don't see an end in the near future.
No, definitely. I mean, that is a huge accomplishment, and they've created a culture that's a winning culture at Skutt, and it will continue to grow as we see what's on the roster in the future.
Congratulations to the champs. The celebration continues. When we come back, we'll hear from the four-time state champions.
The Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association is pleased to sponsor the NSAA Academic All-State Award Program, recognizing students and athletes who shine in the classroom and on the field. This statewide program recognizes academic excellence, leadership, and athletic achievement in over 20 high school sports and activities. We honor these exceptional students and all of the teachers, coaches, and parents who have mentored them. Together, we can continue to make Nebraska a great place to live, learn, and play.
Head trauma and concussion risk minimization is a priority of the NSAA. When in doubt, sit them out.
Some common symptoms of concussions are dizziness, confusion, and nausea.
The NSAA requires coaches in all sports to take a concussion course annually.
For more information regarding concussion management and return to play protocol, visit our website, nsaahome.org. When in doubt, sit them out.
See all the action on NET Sports when NSAA High School Football Championships airs live Monday, November 19th and Tuesday, November 20th. There's action in all classes. Visit netnebraska.org/sports for game day and times. Live streaming is available at the NET website and on the NET Nebraska app.
I love the science shows. I love the sports aspect of things. For radio, morning edition, news in the evening, Car Talk's been a favorite for a long time. So a lot of great programming, even dating back when I was young watching Sesame Street, believe it or not.
What's going on around here?
And the electric company. NET provides incredible programming that a lot of commercial stations just don't offer. It's quality programming without a lot of noise. To get involved helps ensure the quality programming for a prolonged period of time down the road.
Live streaming for the NSAA State Volleyball Championships is also available at the NET website and on the free NET Nebraska app.
Coverage of the 2018 NSAA High School Volleyball Championships on NET is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Nebraska Methodist College, Aurora Cooperative, Education Quest, Nebraska Public Power District, Doane University, and Constellation. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support.
Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center here with the Class B champs, Omaha Skutt Catholic, and this is familiar territory for you, head coach Renee Saunders, 4 years in a row as a state champ, and it was in pretty convincing fashion too.
Yeah, the girls were ready to play tonight. I mean, they came and they laid it all on the line, and they played like champions, absolutely played like champions.
I know you said that you guys had dealt with some injuries throughout the year, but tonight everyone was healthy. How important was that to have your whole team together?
Well, the whole team from the top player to the 16th player has been crucial in our success. I mean, they pushed us every day in practice. Role acceptance has been huge with this team, but the bottom line was this team had a lot of heart, and they played hard every single point, and they wanted it.
Only 2 seniors, Sydney McDermott and Lily Haney, but for those girls to end their careers as state champs again, how nice is that?
I'm so happy for those 2. I mean, they've blood, sweat. I mean, they've given their heart to the program, and they deserve it. I mean, they 100% deserve it. They were the 2 hardest working kids this year the whole time.
Now, with that being said, you have a lot of talent coming back and some very impressive underclassmen. One of them, Lindsay Krause, who we will talk to in a second. What did you see out of her tonight?
She brought it. She was ready. I mean, when she's focused and a little bit angry, you know, and ready to go, she's really good. She can hit a ton of shots, and she's very powerful.
Now, I know a lot of people probably expected Skutt to be back in the state championship match, but getting here is one thing and winning it is a whole different beast. So for you guys to do it in straight sets against a really good Elkhorn South team, what does that say about your girls?
They brought their A games. I always tell them not to leave it on the bus. I'm glad they remembered it today.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, if you want to pass the trophy over to Lindsay Krause, who had a team-high 15 kills, hit .303, and had 6 digs. Lindsay, second year in a row, you get to hold that. How does that feel?
Yes, it feels amazing because I know, like, last year we had all that heart, but this year we just gave it that much more because we knew that it was going to be even harder. So we just knew that we had to give it that much more.
Your team was challenged this year, like always, and you played in some tournaments, played in a tournament in Chicago, battled through some adversity, through some injuries. With all that being said, the culmination of the tough schedule and the injuries that you guys persevered through, how did that lead to where you are standing right now?
I think it helped us in the way that we know that we can't use anything as excuses because we have injuries and we may be playing these great teams, but we can't use them as excuses because, like, no one's going to play easy against you. They don't care that you're injured, so you just have to come back that much harder.
There was a lot of talent here on the floor tonight. Elkhorn South has 3 freshmen that were starting. You yourself are an underclassman. Is it cool to see so much youth making an impact in a state championship?
Yes, it actually is. It's so cool to watch because we know that if you're young, like, you know that you can do it. You don't think that you have to be an upperclassman in order to get this achieved. Like, you know that you can do it that young.
So for you, this is just kind of becoming a routine. Yeah. 2 years, 2 state championships. How do you get that feeling again next year?
I think just knowing that we have to come back harder and we're the one that everybody wants to beat. Like, we have the targets on our backs. So we just have to play like we want it more. Congratulations, Lindsay. Thank you. Let's bring in Lily Haney. Lily had 11 kills, hit .333, and had 15 digs, a double-double for you, and you end your career as state champ. Yeah. So how does that feel?
It's really crazy. I've had so much fun playing volleyball as a Skyhawk, but I know that there's bigger things ahead of me, and I'm really excited to play in college next year. Yeah, you'll be taking your talents to Tulsa. 4 girls on this team committed to D1 schools, you being one of them. Is that kind of crazy for a Class B school? It's pretty crazy, but we usually don't think about the whole Class A, Class B thing. We know that we have talent and that we can bring it any game and that we can show up, do whatever we want. Did you hear that, Coach? Do whatever they want. Oh. She's still in the room. So 4 in a row for you guys. I use the word dynasty, that term loosely, but is there potential that this team could become a dynasty? I mean, they're already on the track. I think we do have potential. We have 2 freshmen who really stepped up this year. They did a great job. We have a lot of sophomores and 2 juniors that I know are going to lead the team awesome next year. Coach mentioned 1 through 16 all down the line. Every girl, had an impact on this team. How satisfying is it for the whole team to be able to enjoy this moment? It's so satisfying. It feels really fulfilling, and I know we worked really hard to get here, and I'm really proud of my team. All right, congratulations, Lily. Thank you. Omaha Skutt Catholic state champions for the 4th consecutive year in Class B.
Yeah, thanks very much, Ryan. What a dominant performance as well as they win it 3-0 over Elkhorn South, which was the #1 ranked and #1 seeded team in the state. You see what's happened and gone on so far today. We've crowned 5 state champs, Kath. We've got 1 more. 1 more, and it's going to be a good one. Right. We got Millard North and Lincoln Pius going to battle up for a 6th championship tonight.
It's been great so far. Expect one more.
Any final thoughts on the performance of the Skyhawks here in the Class B state title?
I thought they came in, and again, they had matched up with Elkhorn South once this year and had lost, came in with a good game plan, came out, was aggressive and assertive, and took charge right from the beginning. And they come up with their 4th state straight championship. Pretty impressive. And again, future looks pretty bright for the Skyhawks.
So once again, the final in Class B, it's Skutt winning its 4th consecutive state championship. They do it in a sweep, 3-zip over Elkhorn South. One final still to come. The Class A state championship is ahead. For Kathy Wieskamp and Ryan Mix, I'm Larry Putney for the entire NET Sports production crew. Thanks for joining us for the Class B championship. We'll be back to close out the day. Class A coming up next, right here on NET.